Hey everybody out there, my name is Dragnix and welcome to my December vlog. This is a monthly thing that I'm going to do. Like I said last month, I don't want to do it any more than that, but I want to give you guys an idea of where the channel is going, what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and what you should expect over the next month or two in terms of the channel and what kind of content it will be putting out. But first I want to thank you guys. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from people. I've gotten a lot of good content in terms of, things for me to work with and good feedback in terms of I bought this game because I saw your video on it and it looked like a fun game, or the complete opposite, that this game looked horrible thanks to your highlight, Sonic Boom, and I avoided it altogether. And so that is the kind of feedback that keeps me going in terms of, it's great to see somebody, comment on that and say, this is really good content. I love that. And I thank you guys for it. I thank you for the views you've gotten me. I've got less than 100 subscribers right now. Doesn't matter at this point. I do want to grow that, but, I've gotten good quality views out of it, and that's what I'm working on. I want to make a career out of this at this point, and, it's all to start with the content that I create. So let me just get into that. Again, with the feedback, that is something I love. If you guys have any feedback whatsoever, positive or negative, please leave it. I mean, it does really help me and tell me what to focus on, especially what you guys like. I mean, I won't completely go to the catering of the views. I think, if I am trying to do something that is a little bit out of the ordinary in terms of, out of my style, I'm not going to do that because I think it'll be less strong, but I do take feedback and I think I can twist it to what I need in terms of my style. So now, in terms of the channel focus, I do want to grow the channel. I am feeling uncomfortable enough with my content that it is getting to a point where I'm okay. I'm happy with the quality. I'm always wanting to improve the quality, that's for sure, but I am happy with the videos I'm putting out. Rarely do I sit there and go, okay, this is a complete piece of shit and I'm posting it. I don't like doing that, and I don't think there's been a case that I've done that yet. So I've been a lot more comfortable though, and thus when I felt comfortable enough, I wanted to grow the channel. How am I doing that? Well, that's I think where the problem comes. I'm a lot more open to the content stuff and putting a lot of effort into the videos themselves than to sort of promoting myself. I'm not a kind of egotistical person. I don't like, shouting my name from the rooftops per se. I am looking and commenting on other videos and other YouTubers. I don't like asking for, direct feedback. It's like, oh, come look at my channel. No, I'm not going to do that. That's too pandering for me. But from what I've heard, if you comment on other people's videos and you make a good relationship with them, they'll be more than willing to look at yours, if you give good feedback. And I do want to focus on that. How am I doing that, though? Well, there's a bunch of places I'm going to. I'm focusing on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, the subreddits of like Let's Plays, the NewTubers channel promoting gaming videos. I've gotten a lot of good videos that I've watched out of that and feedback and things that I've learned from that. So I'll continue to be doing that. The biggest thing that has been improving in terms of where I get like new subscribers, and probably where I got you guys who aren't my friends out of there, is from Steam reviews. Highlighting a game and saying, this is, the first couple hours, in particular new games where there isn't a lot of, content there. So I'm going to continue doing that. Steam reviews can be a little bit hairy because, they only stay up for a certain amount of time in terms of the main page. And, we've all seen the silly review here and there. So it can be a little bit, volatile. There's also the YouTube gaming forums. I've been posting on that a little bit more. I don't know how many people have subscribed because of that. That's more for my, even not the Let's Plays. I've done the reviews and stuff on there as well. So now, but in the end, even with the growing and my focus on that, I shouldn't say focus. I mean, I'm going to focus a little bit more on it, but I'm focusing on content. Content is what is going to make this channel work or not. So in terms of new content, well, tomorrow you should see a new video that I've worked on. It's an idea that I sort of came up with last night. It has to do with games that are on sale and a little bit of a perspective and a focus switch in terms of the context behind it. It's an idea that I had. We'll see how it works. But I do want to try some more experimental content, see what works for me and what doesn't. So expect that video tomorrow. Other than that, with new content, I'm still working on things like the Banjo-Kazooie video. I haven't focused on as much as I wanted to on that one, but it is a very, very big project that I'm looking at in terms of what I'm trying to focus on. A lot of research, a lot of information to go through. So continuing content. I'm still going to do the 1 to 2 new games per week. Last week was like the one quest, and even games that aren't necessarily new, but maybe new to me. Hero Siege is a good example of that. Giving people, hey, this is a new game. Here's my first impressions of the game, so on and so forth. So I will be continuing that, and you should expect that on this channel every week. That has been sort of the strength of this channel, and I do want to focus on that. I'm going to continue the Let's Plays. I want to finish off the Let's Plays of The Evil Within as well as Sonic Boom, get those out of the way. Bayonetta I may go back to. I do want to go back to it, although I don't have the recordings on that one. I finished the game to do the review itself. And the reviews. I mean, I've gotten a lot of positive feedback of my review system, and I do want to continue that. I do think there's a problem with the current common review system that is up there, and I want to introduce something that maybe people will look at and be like, hey, this seems like a good idea. It has gotten a lot of good feedback, and I appreciate that feedback, so I'll continue doing that. Intro switch. I do want to switch up my intro a little bit. I think it's a little bit too long. I do want to sort of focus on the gameplay itself, so I do want to still put my logo out there. I love that logo. It's made for me by a friend, and it does signify who I am. Yeah, I know, a dragon with dice. That seems a little weird, but hear me out. I mean, it's something close to me at this point, so it is something I will switch up, and I will be experimenting with, changes in terms of, annotations and things like that. I am getting a little bit more comfortable with putting myself out there a little bit more in terms of, okay, try something new. Intro switch. Okay, did that. Tech Raptor stuff. I have been writing for Tech Raptor. I'm going to put some links here and here. It has been fun working for Tech Raptor. If you haven't, check them out. Go check them out. They are a cool new gaming site. They've been a lot more straightforward with some of the stuff that they put out there. They are a lot more critical than some of the other news gaming sites in terms of some of the negative things in the industry. I think being a little bit more, here's a problem, here's a problem. And I do enjoy working for them. Go check them out if you so desire. And also, other than that, it is the Christmas time of season. It is December. There's going to be the Christmas sales. I do want to try to highlight stuff on that. I did try to do it during the November sales, but it just didn't work out. Just too much content to try to get done in one day, and especially with other stuff I was working on. So again, I want to thank you guys for staying around, listening to me, enjoying my content, or if you didn't enjoy my content, saying why. And I hope that I can bring content to you like this all the time. And again, any feedback that you guys have, any questions or comments, if there are videos that you want me to check out, then leave them in the comments section, and I will be more than happy to. If you want to, shout out, or if you want me to look at your channel, go right ahead. Leave a link in there, and I'll take a look. But this is Dragnix here, and I want to thank you guys for staying along for the ride for me, and hopefully I can come back this next month with a lot more positive information and a lot more positive news. Thanks again. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragnix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.